Hi guys, so today I thought since I'm getting ready in the morning and I have a lot of new products that I've recently got and I've tried some of them out, but some of them are like really new to me. I wanted to kind of do a first impressions thing and check throughout the day how it wears. So stay tuned if you'd like to see that. Mwah. Okay, so the first new product I'm going to be trying out is the MILANI Conceal and Perfect 2-in-1 Foundation Plus Concealer. And I have it in the shade 03 Light Beige. Some of the claims that it has is that it's medium to full coverage, lightweight, oil-free formula, long-wearing, water-resistant, and sweat-proof. And it comes with 1 fluid ounce, which is standard. So I've heard some reviews. I saw Alexis Jada review, and she said that she loves it. So I figured that I'd try it out. And I did a little bit of research and I found out that 03 Light Beige is the one that has the most yellow tones in it. So I think if you're around like an NC 20 to 25, maybe 25, NC 25, or I'm also a 2W2 Rattan in Estee Lauder double wear. So, and I wanted to try it out with a beauty blender and a buffer brush. This is a Morphe M439 just to see how they compare if one side looks better than the other. So I'm going to use the beauty blender on this side and the kabuki brush on this side. I'm going to start off with 1 pump. It's like really thick. It looks like it's going to be a pretty good shade. It says that it's medium to full coverage, so I'm assuming that it'll start off medium and it'll be buildable. So far, it looks like it's full coverage. This kind of reminds me of the Kat Von D Lock-It Tattoo Foundation. Like, it feels almost identical to it. A little bit does go a very, very long way. Okay. So that's one side using the beauty blender, and here's an up close comparison. No foundation, foundation with beauty blender. What do you guys think? I don't know what to think about it yet. I think I'm gonna have to compare it with my brush and then see how the end result is. Yeah, it's really thick. So I'm gonna start off by patting this in. It smells like, I don't know, like old school makeup or lotion. I don't know. I like to pat and then blend down. Okay. So this is the beauty blender and this is the foundation brush. I can't really tell the difference, to be honest. So I'm just going to use my concealer, and this is old, so I'm just going to put this on. We're going to go on to the next product. Okay, so my concealer is on, and I'm going to use this new powder, and it's the Nyx HD Finishing Powder, and it's in the color Banana. It's really powdery. Just going to tap off the excess. And pat, pat, pat. Yellow's pretty good for like light, medium to deep skin tones because it really brightens the under eye. I really like the way it looks. It looks really mattified, and I would say that it did brighten up my under eye and my T-zone. And also the foundation is pretty much dried, and it honestly almost feels like a powder finish, which I like. The next thing I'm going to do is get my Coty Airspun. I mainly like setting my cheeks because when you contour or bronze or put blusher on, if you don't set it, your powder will end up looking patchy since it's kind of sticky still. The light setting powder will let it like kind of blend and make a good like matte finish for it. So now I'm going to use this new blush that I picked up from, I believe it was CVS, and it's the Wet n Wild Color Icon blush from, oh, I already said Wet n Wild, and it's in the color Rose Champagne, and it says that it's a new formula, which I have the old formula actually, and they have all the old colors. I think they had 2 or 3 colors, and I believe they added 2 more new colors. So this is one of the new ones, and I picked this one up because it looks like a neutral everyday blush. Okay. Oh wow, this is pretty. Definitely neutral. Definitely neutral. I would say though that it's very powdery. Do you see that? That's one thing I remember that I did not like about these blushes. But I would say that they're more blendable, because the old formula, I do remember it being a little patchy and cakey almost. So I do see what they mean about the new formula. This gives like a nice fresh sheen to the face. I quite like that actually. I believe this blush was like $2.99, which is a really good deal. So this is what I'm really excited for. I'm not gonna lie, I used this once before, and only once, and let me tell you why. I'm just gonna show it to you. Don't be scared. This is the new Makeup Geek contour powder, and I was so excited for this. And since I consider myself as a light medium skin, she has these powders in porcelain, fair, medium, and deep. So I was like, I'm not fair, I don't believe. So I got the medium one, and it's really, really dark. I got it in the color Half-Hearted, so it's warm medium. And I was just shocked because this is the color that I use mainly to like bronze and kind of sculpt, and this is the warm medium. So I got kind of, I got a little bit scared and kind of upset, but I was like, I'm gonna try making it work. I found that when I use a really light hand and a smaller, more precise brush like this, it's way better, because I was using this brush. Like, of course it was gonna look cakey and too dark, I'm gonna tap in it really lightly, tap it off, rub the excess on my hand, and lightly sculpt.
So I like making a little fishy face and just blend backwards. Just gonna pick up a little bit more.
I like to put the brush here and kind of cup my cheek. Of course it's a little light, but this powder is so blendable, so powdery. It's amazing. I'm going to give you a little swatch. I forgot to do that. One swatch. And here's me blending it out. It's amazing. It's so beautiful. It blends so effortlessly. But yeah, you can imagine why I got scared. It's a really dark powder. I picked up Champagne Pop. Yeah, I did it. I'm gonna use a little fan brush, and honestly, I'm obsessed. It's amazing. Don't walk, run. Honestly, I've seen all skin tones use this, and it looks amazing on everyone. Let me give you a swatch. So I'm rubbing it in. I don't know if my camera's picking it up too well, but oh my god, it looks so good. I like to hit the tops of my cheekbones. I really like packing on this highlighter. I feel like it almost perfects my skin. Some highlighters make your skin look kind of like really texturedized, and although obviously you're highlighting your face, it's gonna highlight your texture, but I don't know, it just looks beautiful. Honestly, I don't even mind. I used to be so scared of highlighting because it made my pores and all of that just look so accentuated and gross, but this, it's amazing. I also just bought this E.L.F. Instant Lift brow pencil yesterday at Walmart, and they stocked Walmart so bomb. They usually only have a little section dedicated to E.L.F., and now they actually have like this whole section, and they have new brushes, new everything. So I was like, oh my god, I heard so many good things about this, I want to try it out. So here's the color. I got it in deep brown. That's how it looks. And it comes with the spoolie. So I don't really fill in my eyebrows that much. I like to go on the bottom, the tail, and the top, because the top part of my eyebrow is kind of patchy for some reason. Okay, so it looks pretty harsh there, but I'm gonna use the spoolie to blend it out. Oh wow, that blended out so pretty.
Oh yes, honey. Oh yeah.
Look how quick that was. That was amazing. Okay, so I'm gonna take whatever I have on this spoolie and just blend it towards the front. That's what I do. I don't like drawing any lines in the front of my eyebrow. There you go. That looks so pretty. I really like that. Okay, let's do the other brow. Okay, now I'm gonna use my Maybelline Brow Drama gel, and I use it in the color deep brown as well. That's it, you guys. Alright, so that's the finished look, and I'll check back in a little bit. Hey guys, okay, so I just want to check back in because I forgot to tell you guys what time it is, and it is about 2:20 p.m. right now, and I just finished by putting on my mascara and eyeshadow. Nothing on the lips just because I'm not doing anything today. And here's a close-up of my skin. I feel like it really gave me a natural, flawless type finish. It does not feel heavy, which is a plus. I hate heavy feeling foundations, especially because it's getting warmer and it's just not a fun feeling. So stay tuned to see how my foundation wears. Mwah. Hey guys, so I am back with the second update. It is 7:40ish around there p.m. and so I think that you can definitely see that I am getting shiny now. But you know what? It's kind of weird because I feel like it's melting more and more into my skin, and I feel like it's looking better throughout the day, kind of. I'm not sure. I don't know if I'm going crazy, but I really like this foundation. My one thing though is that my blush kind of wore off, and I'm not sure if it's because of the foundation or the blush itself. You know what I mean? So I think I'm gonna have to try that again. My brows are still in place. What else? My contour, I believe it's still there, I'd say, honestly, because if anything, I feel like my contour is there, but my blush is the thing that wore off. I do feel like I need a blot, so let's blot. Okay, so I got myself a little square piece of paper. Just gonna dab the T-zone. And a little tiny bit comes off, but it's really just the oil. Okay, so I'd say that we look good all over again. I'm kind of surprised. I believe it's been about 5.5 hours, almost 6 hours of wear time. So I'm probably going to do one more check-in and let's see how we do. Bye. Mwah. All right, hey guys. This is the last check-in. It's about to be 10 p.m. So this is how my foundation's looking. I honestly think it held up pretty well throughout the day. The only thing that I did notice was that it felt a little bit tiny heavier as the day went on. So that could be, you know, a turn off for most people. But for me, it's a pretty great foundation just for every day because it's at a drugstore price, but at a higher end, you know, like feel to it. So I'd say that if they have your color, I believe they only have 8 shades. So if you see that they have a color that would be good for you, go ahead and grab it if you like semi-matte finishes and medium to full coverage foundations. This foundation has lasted throughout all of these 8 hours pretty strong. So yeah, if you like this review, give it a thumbs up. and subscribe.